Hi, my name is Amy Hubertus, and I'm the World Language Department Chair at Exeter-West Greenwich. I'm also a teacher of French in the junior high school. So, why take a world language at Exeter-West Greenwich?
Y también hablo español.
You don't have to work internationally to use your language skills. Business community needs you, especially customer service, sales, marketing, management, and IT. Healthcare has a rapidly growing need for skilled language speakers and bilingual people. Let's hear from Morgan.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Morgan et je veux dire pourquoi j'aime apprendre le français. Hello, my name is Morgan and I would like to tell you why I like to learn French. So I started learning French because I am a dancer and I've taken ballet for many years. And all of the moves and positions in ballet are all French words. So being exposed to that really made me interested in learning the French language. And I have been learning French in school for 4 years now. So, one of the most important reasons why I think it's awesome to learn a language is because of how good it is for your brain. I so many times have been reading something in French and been like, oh, wow, that's the same word that I would use in English, and vice versa, even when I'm reading English. I also think that learning a language is just not only great to expose you to other cultures, but also to other literature, other music. I love listening to French music now, and that's something I never would have done if I hadn't started learning the language. And now I think I would definitely want to study abroad in college or definitely visit Paris, maybe live in France for a little while. And I think I can do that now that I've started learning French. Allô, parle français.
Thanks, Morgan. So, how will knowledge of another language and culture benefit you at Exeter West Greenwich? Language skills complement any program of study and or pathway, and here are a few suggestions to take a look at. The top 3 languages requested by businesses and the business community in the US are Spanish, Chinese, and French. So let's hear from Kyle about why he takes language at EWG.
Hola, I'm Kyle, a Spanish first student here at EWG and also a senior class of 2021. Why is learning a language important to you? The first reason is it's just fun. Spanish has become one of my favorite classes over the years, and now in my 4th year, I've learned a lot and went from knowing no Spanish to actually being able to have sort of full conversations with Spanish people who I work with. And from that, I've been able to learn new things and connect with new people and be able to practice my Spanish more in a real conversation setting, which always helps. And adding on to that, Spanish can connect to every part of my life, from music to basketball to cooking. And from knowing a little bit of Spanish, I can find out new things and understand a bit of the culture. If you get the chance to try out a Spanish or French class, you should definitely do it because it might become one of your favorite classes like it is for me. And you might find something that you really enjoy in it. And for my future, I hope to learn more Spanish and be able to travel and be able to learn the culture and even be a translator for my friends and family. Adios.
That was awesome, Kyle. So, where can your knowledge of another language take you? Well, right to your own backyard, the University of Rhode Island, and their 6 signature programs. All 6 programs at the University of Rhode Island are offered in French, and 4 of the 6 are offered in Spanish. Especially, I'd like you to note the International Computer Science program dovetails perfectly well with the computer science pathway here at EWG. Let's hear from Jack.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jack Carroll. So I originally took French class because I thought that learning a new language would be an incredibly useful skill. I was also interested in French culture as a whole, and I thought the class would be a really great opportunity to learn it, which it did turn out to be. I took it because I wanted to have a better understanding of the people around me in the world that I lived in as a whole, outside of just the United States. I hope that after I graduate from high school, I can eventually travel outside of the country sometime in the future. And learning a new language is basically an essential tool to understand the people that I will come across while I am traveling the world, which makes the class incredibly useful. And once I do become fluent in one more language, it'll kind of be easier for me to learn even more because concepts from learning one language will be useful in learning more. And as I mentioned before, I'm also interested in learning about other cultures around the world, and learning a new language is kind of like the gateway to having a better understanding of these world cultures. And outside of EWG, I hope that I can use my newly learned understanding of the French language so I can understand and connect with people from different backgrounds that I would otherwise kind of have ignored / never understood. And overall, thank you, and I hope you will have fun taking a language class at EWG.
Thanks, Jack. So the level 4 language classes and above all sit for the Seal of Biliteracy assessment. The seal is a nationally recognized measure of language proficiency that students can take to their score report, they can take to their employer or their college and possibly get language credit at college or language placement. And it's a great opportunity for our students. So how do you get to that seal level? Well, you might start taking language in junior high, French 1 or Spanish 1, and then continue your study and sit for the seal when you're in 11th grade. Or you can start in grade 9 with level 1, and by your senior year, you'll be able to sit for the seal of biliteracy. We also have the opportunity to participate in a French exchange with a sister school in France. And we had a fantastic time doing that in our inaugural year, 2018-2019. And we hope to once again travel in 2022. Let's hear from a student who was on that initial trip.
Bonjour, my name is Katerina Parasinola. I'm a junior at EWG and I'm currently in my 4th year of French. Personally, taking a language was beyond just fulfilling college requirements. And it serves as a way, I think, to enhance my creativity and problem solving because I'm thinking about like even just language and how other cultures would think about it. And I think that's really special. I grew up traveling like a ton, and I really would love to study abroad in college. And I think French would open so many doors, being bilingual, anything like that, even just knowing a little bit, opens so many opportunities for me. I had the opportunity to do the French exchange last year or 2 years ago, and it was an experience I'll really never forget. I got the opportunity to go to France and then have someone come here and stay with me. And I still talk to my exchange partner, and it was just insane to meet loads of friends and something I really wouldn't trade for the world. I really think language is more than just the college requirement or high school requirement, and it opens your eyes to the world beyond just your own.
Thanks, Kat. As you can see, our language learners have taken their language courses for a variety of different reasons. If you have any questions about our language program, please contact me. My email is right on the screen here. And thanks so much for your attention today. Really appreciate it.